What is going on YouTube?
I think we need to do something about the
I
power.
have a
Looks excellent.
part one on using only snipers on the map Reise Black in Black Ops 1. I'm going to talk about today and how I found out how I played when I played zombies back in 2008 when World at War came out. Me and my dad were going through the story mode, you know, that we played, we were taking turns on the missions. And it took us about two to 3 months. Well, I couldn't play it unless my dad was around, because I didn't have a PS3 at the time. So, it took us about 2.5 to 3 months to finish the game. And then, as soon as we finished the storyline, we went back in. We're going to go do select missions and do different missions on different levels. Then we seen Nazi zombies down below. And we're like, what? So we clicked on it, and it was in the co-op section. So we went in there, and we were like, whoa, we're playing Nuster Untold, and oh my god, this is cool. So we get into the game, alright, and no one talked, and they put us into a random map. Well, we didn't know it was Nuster Untold, but it was some random house. And we were going through the rounds. We didn't know what to do. All we did was knife and shoot our pistol. And the gun, we didn't notice we could buy guns out for a while. We just thought it was designed in the house. So we didn't make it very far. I mean, we were learning how to play it. So after a few games, we kind of got the hang of it. We found out that we can buy weapons off the wall and buy doors and leave the area. So we did that. But when I first started playing these zombies games, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play it. I didn't think I would like it, you know? But we played through a few games. We didn't get very far because we were rookies and we didn't know what was going on. Yada yada yada. And then we kept playing it, and we finally got to the point where we were learning how to do this. But at this point, we didn't know how to train. We didn't know what training was or what to do with zombies. This is like our first time playing. So we actually got to the point where, alright, we're going to open this door and leave the one step shut. So we camped in the room in the box for a little bit. I blocked the door, he blocks the 3 windows. Well, the 2 windows and then the tunnel. That worked out for a while, until about round 10, and we gotta open up the stairs. And I'm like, I don't know where we should camp up here. My dad's like, let's try camping towards the other side of the room where there's one window and the zombies coming through one way. That's only if you're up there away and have good guns. And we didn't last too long. I think we survived 15 rounds doing it like that. But okay. And then we seen the grenades up there. I'm like, alright, we're gonna camp over there. And sure enough, that worked. Then by the few other times, we finally made it to 22. That map was hard because we didn't know what to do. But it was pretty exciting seeing zombies for the very first time like that. And I thought it was cool.
Don't make me fight with broken vodka bottle.
I'm glad I'm into it right now. But I have to say, when I first discovered zombies, I was like, whoa. Been playing it ever since, to this day. But other than that, I mean, That was a cool thing to find out. And I did have my own PS3 at the time, so I can only play it when I got home from work, and because he didn't trust me with his PS3. I have to say, I'm what, 22 now? What?
My aim is good. Sometimes.
That was 5 years ago. I was, what, 17 at the time playing zombies? Yeah.
Your touch is cold.
And,
Mine is deadly.
I'm still to this day trying to learn how to play Next Grand Token. That's a map I'm not very good at. And a map that I'm not used to. I think the highest I got with 4 players is 20.
Soviet supply routes, they're not this good.
Other than that, zombies is fun in general now. Ever since I incorporated challenges to them now and stuff. But Nuts was fine. I mean, it was pretty cool. Then we find out that they came out with a map pack for their next map. It was called Blood. And I told Dad, let's get it. And we got it, and we started playing that map. And we found out, oh, they got perk machines? What do they do? So, and then these characters talk too, and we thought, oh my god, that was cool. And we were so excited that they were talking and stuff. It made it more interesting to get power. And then we had to turn power on. And we started playing a few games of that. And we just camped, you know, and then as soon as we opened the door all the way through, we had to start running together. And we only made it, I think, to well, first time we made it to like 12. And then the second time we made it to like 16, 17. And then the third time we played, we got it to I want to say 26, 25, something like that. And yeah, and then my dad said, go ahead and play when I'm not here. I said, okay. And then I met this guy online. I was doing Find Me. And I met this guy online named Jazzy Boy. And me and him became friends. Me and him would just play. And he would show me, we both didn't have a mic, but we kind of the text chat on the PS3. So he found some glitches on it, which I thought, what? He found out. He found that when you get Betties and you place 2 Betties down, and then buy your perk, you have no gun in your hand. And you go to the box, it gives you a 3rd gun slot. You do that for all the perk machines. You could have up to 5 guns in your arsenal. Then you die, you can have another 5 guns. Die again, have another 5 guns. So you can pretty much have all the weapons from the box by doing it. I was like, what? Yeah, that's cool. Then he showed me the double tap glitch on his map,
Don't help or anything.
When he downed himself at the window, or no, yeah, at the window over towards double tap. And he said, don't revive me, let me die. Okay, he died. He got the MP40 and then stood there by the dang perk machine, and the zombies weren't going towards him. I mean, they were going towards where he died. I was like, what? I asked him, will it work on the other side? He's like, yeah, wait till we get like a zombie or 2 and then kill yourself over by the wall where they get in. So I did that, and sure shit, it did the same thing on the other side. I was like, dude, come on. So that was cool finding them glitches on that. That map was fun. I think we made it to like 25 and we got bored of it, so we just shut it off. And ooh, crossbow. I just found another explosive I can use on the explosive challenges on these old maps here, which is pretty cool. But moving on, we found Baruch was fun. I even showed my dad that, and my dad would play that for a while. Thought it was pretty cool doing that stuff. Then about a few months later, we get Shino Numa.
Did I just do that?
And Shino Numa brought in Nikolai, Tank, Takio, and Rickon. Of course, World at War, you can only be the first two guys. So me and my dad would play, he'd be Nikolai and I'd be Tank. And they started talking, and oh my god, they came up with some crazy names, or crazy quotes that were all funny. Me and my dad would crack it up. We basically died laughing, and we would die in the game because they were so funny. So, we still didn't know how to train at that point. And then, we pretty much just camped. I mean, we opened everything up to where we wouldn't open up the stairs and close the box. We leave that shut. We would camp in there. My dad would look straight ahead and I would look the two sides. It wasn't that hard to look both sides like that. But when the higher rounds came and when you needed speed cola, you needed big guns and all that good stuff. I mean, shoot. When you open doors, it makes it a lot harder. And every time me and him would play, we would hope the box wouldn't be behind us. That's where we have to open that one door out towards the swamp area. But the highest we made as camping there was 26. Because he had the Wonder Waffle, I had a ray gun and PSA.
My aim is good, sometimes.
I thought that was amazing, getting the PPSH. And then here's another part. And then I was playing with some random buddies online. Well, not buddies, random people online. And the guy opened up the way I didn't want opened up. I'm like, oh, dude, why'd you open it up? I didn't have a mic, so I couldn't tell them. I just kind of listened to them and followed them. They're like, oh no, we're going to camp up this way. Where there's two windows and two guys that walk the staircase. I was like, okay, cool. And we got to like 26, and I was the last one alive on the dog round. I had over 250 kills, and the guy was on the mic like, oh my god, you're a badass zombie player. Dude, I want you on your team. Yada, yada, yada. And he's like, you gotta get him on, kill. You gotta get him on. I'm like, dude, I don't have one, and I don't have a job, and my dad only lets me play on this for a certain amount of time. So that's, Numa. And I thought that map was great. And I incorporated dogs in it and everything. So this video is about to wrap up. We are currently at round 8. Turning on the Pack-a-Punch machines. We get both snipers already, which is pretty cool. Almost died there. Yeah, that's pretty much the story on World at War. I'll get to my Reise story on World at War once the next part. Once I edit the next part, you'll hear my stories on Reise and all that. But this was a neat little game for just using the sniper. Man, that gun was just pulling them away. Dragging off their heads off. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing zombies for 5 years now. And I'm loving every minute of it. That incorporated challenges like 2 months ago. If you haven't viewed any of my past challenges, go look at those. Well, this video is about to wrap up. I'm gonna continue on with part 2 of Reise Sniper Only. Peace out, YouTube.